Much mischief results from our taking a moral position on matters that are not basically moral matters at all. For example, self-expression or lack of it is not basically ethical question aside from the fact that it is our duty to use the talent that our creator gave us. Yet self-expression may become morally wrong as far as consciousness is concerned. If you were secular shut up, shamed, humiliated, or perhaps punished as a child for speaking up, expressing your ideas, showing off, such as a child learns that it is wrong to express himself, to hold himself out as having a worthwhile ideas, or perhaps to speak at all. If a child is punished for showing anger or shamed too much for showing fear, or perhaps made fun for showing love, he learned that expressing his real feeling is wrong. Some children learn that it is sinful or wrong only to express the bad emotion or anger or fear. But when you inhibit bad emotion, you also inhibit the expression of good emotion, and the yardstick for judging the emotion is not goodness or badness as such, but appropriateness or inappropriateness. It is appropriate for the man who meets with the bear on the trail to experience fear. It is appropriate to experience anger if there is a legitimate need to destroy an obstacle by sheer force and destructiveness. Properly directed and controlled anger is an important element of courage. If every child comes up with an opinion, he is sanquilist and put it into place. He learns that it is right for him to be nobody and wrong to be somebody. Such as a distorted, unrealistic consciousness does needn't make a coward of all of us. We can make overly sensitive and become too carefully concerned with whether we have right to succeed in even a worthwhile endeavor. We become too carefully concerned about whether or not I deserve this. Many people inhabit by the wrong kind of consciousness or hold back or take a backseat in any kind of endeavor, even in church activities. They secretly feel it would not be right for them to hold themselves out as a leader or presume to be somebody, or they are overly concerned with whether other people might think they are showing off. State fright is a common and universal phenomenon. It becomes understandable when see excessive negative feedback coming from a misguided consciousness. State fright is the fear that we will be punished for speaking up, expressing our own opinion, presuming to be somebody, or showing off. Things that most of us learned were wrong and punishable as children. Stage fright illustrates how universe is the suppression and inhibition